What is up, dudes and dudettes? Welcome back to our Digimon Let's Play. I am of course Jack, aka Mr. Wolfie, and we are here in the Ohguino Wastelands, a brand new biome, brand new area that we environment that we just were introduced to at the end of the last episode. We've got a bunch of stuff lined up here, including the start point in which we take on this fortress and find out what's waiting for us in here. So yeah, our next Digimon ep in the series starts right now. Let's go. Alright, so Sam and Joe are looking pretty much perfect. They are full HP. Let's find out what's going to happen here, because I'm eager to find out what we've got going on here. We have a bunch of stuff to get through in this episode today, so I want to keep things flowing smoothly. Shamamon is our gatekeeper, and he says, "Oh, a human, our meaty troops fort is up ahead." What? You want to pass? What can I do? You need to prove that you're not with the veggie troops, apparently. Oh no. And just like this, something else happens. So the veggie squad actually turn up just as we arrive at the gate. Now obviously this is a timed, this is like a triggered event. This will always happen to everyone. But yeah, the veggie squad are here. Smash the meaty troop fort. So these guys are pretty aggressive. Shamamon says this isn't good. If we lose our fort, the meaty troops are done for. We've never seen you before. You're in for a world of hurt. So before we can even get a chance to pick sides, it looks like the Woodmon and the veggie troops are actually just gone full ham for us. So let's see how we get on in this battle, because we do have Woodmon in here and two Vegimon. So this is three champions. Let's find out how we get on here. Should I be nervous? I'm not sure. We pick up a massive bunch of stats, and these guys take very little damage. So the sooner we can get our points up to get our ultimates, the better here. I'm going to try and time this properly. I missed that one, so what I'm going to do here is probably tell you actually have your limit break, which is good. Let's tell Garurumon to defend, and then I'm going to throw a medium recovery at him. We actually don't have a lot of recovery items here, guys, so I need to be paying close attention to this. As soon as Taomon gets this ability off, we should get our ults. So I'm just going to wombo combo someone. I don't know who this is aimed at. I hope to God that it is the Woodmon, and if we could take him just out the fight straight away, that would be fantastic. But yeah, tough fight on our hands straight away, guys, and we might not even be able to get through it in time. Okay, there's another firewall, which is pretty good. I'm tempted to use a couple more of those while we are in this kind of spot in the corner. I'm going to tell Garurumon to block and then throw our medium recovery item at him, I think. The more spinning fire moves Taomon could do here, the better. It does look like we are taking a lot of pain in the process, which is a bit of a shame. I think because Taomon is doing fire damage and these guys are obviously grass type, kind of earth type Digimon, we're doing a lot more damage. Let's throw recoveries at both our guys, try and keep them in the fight. We really don't want Taomon to go down here, so I'm going to tell her to block. And then what I probably should be doing is using the fire ability here, but I really kind of want to save up and see if we can get another ult off in this fight. We get some more points towards Garurumon here, and he's actually doing a lot of good work. Taomon, you're just going to be the tank for now, my friend. Sorry, there's a lot of button clickings going on right now, guys, but I'm just trying to keep an eye on this fight. I really don't want to lose anyone here if we can help it. Garurumon, you probably have your ultimate. No, not quite yet. I'm just going to throw another medium recovery at Taomon, try and keep him topped up. There is a big hit there. Garurumon, do you have it yet, my friend? No, not quite, but very close. Okay, so once I get this, we should be able to take somebody out with this. Here we go. Wolfclaw should carry us here. I think it's hitting Woodmon, which would be great. Try and get the big guy at the fight. Try and stop taking like all his damage. I think that is him. Oh god, he's not dead yet. Wow, this is really kind of scary now. Alright, so if we defend, can I... Oh god. Interesting. Alright, two recovery items at both our guys. We're so close to being able to kill these guys. Woodmon is actually down. Thank god for that. Alright, holy shit. Taomon, you are looking really weak, my friend. So I think what I'm going to do is just try and use our last recovery items to top you up before this fight is over. Alright, regen disc gets used immediately, obviously. And then Taomon, you're in a spot of bother. So what I'm going to do is, so I can actually focus on this fight properly, I'm going to make Garurumon black defend here, and then Taomon, you could use a bunch of items, but honestly I kind of want to use our last recovery disc on you. If we could get a firewall off here, that would be perfect, which we do, and then we're just going to make him do it again, and that'll be the end of this fight. I'm going to throw two recoveries out here on the off chance that one of these dudes pick up an injury. I think that went through because we saw the 500 picked up in the bottom corner. But holy shit, guys. Really, really tough fight that I did not anticipate. I didn't think it was going to be that hard. Luckily, we do manage to get through it with the last of our recovery items. But holy shit. We get a bunch of stats. Very, very nice. 24 points to our wisdom, stamina, and, well, a big boost to our HP as well. And MP as well. Alright. Good fight. We get through it. Are we injured though? That's the question. I'm not sure. We don't pick up any poison moves, which is a bit of a shame. Alright guys, sorry about that. We are back. I had a bit of a mini interruption there, but we good here. So Veggie Squad. So apparently we defeat the veggies and they are pushed into retreat mode. So I'm glad that is donezo. You're really something. We owe you one, says Shimamon. I'll let you pass. And you just have to meet General Leomon, so that's perfect. That's exactly who we're here to meet. So if we could get to speak to Leomon without any more battles, that would be ideal because we are kind of hanging by a thread at this point. I'll let you pass. Okay. What was that? What? Wait, what? Are you not? Where is General Leomon? I was not reading the end of that dialogue. I want to speak to you again. I don't think we're going to get attacked, are we? You want to pass? Go ahead. Alright, so... Wait. Alright, we just wandered past them. Interesting. So... Okay, guys. So now that we've done that, we can actually wander around this area a little bit more, but we have some wild Digimon here. This Tyrannomon is probably going to run at us. Are you going to run at us, my friend? No, you're not. Alright. Oh, you are. Interesting. Haha, thanks for debating me there, friendo. Alright. Now, I don't really want to fight you right now. Because, again, we have no recovery items. I think what we need to do, guys, is come back. Now, I'm worried. Because I know that, you know this, is there a bathroom in here as well? I can't remember. Let's just autopilot back to the city. So, the reason I'm worried, folks, is because I'm pretty sure that when you come back here, you actually have to do that fight that we just did a couple of times. If there's been too big of a gap. Okay, now, if we return here in the same day, we should be fine. But... yeah, I don't want to fight that fight again if we don't have to, because it was quite strenuous for us in our current spot. Apparently our guys are needing the bathroom, but Jijimon's pulled us straight in, so they're going to have to hold it for now. Excuse me. Wolfie, you're back, and I have good news. Gargamon has come back to Floatia. The item shop is now selling battle enhancement items. Interesting. Leomon has come back to Floatia, and this is very important, guys. We went to the research district. I think the Digivolution Dojo is opening soon. Alright, Digivolution Dojo, that's very interesting. Agamon's also here, and he's just outside making everyone happy. Etamon's came back, and he's gone to the business district. He said he wanted to sell something, and I wonder what it is. And with that, we get a massive boost to our city prosperity. Now, because we slept in a tent last night, we have all of our stuff to pick up, which is nice. Let's get out to the bathroom before we have a mini accident here. We don't want that happening if we can afford it. Mari's chilling here with Rika, looking extremely badass, as always. Both these guys take their turns going into the bathroom as well. We could nip across and do all of our meat stuff, but I guess we're going to be wandering around and talking to all our new digis anyway. So what I'll do is I'll probably just keep you, because we're going to walk in here, pick up our meat, and then warp to the other side of the city anyway. So, hello Taomon, what's up, my friend? Do you have some things for us? Yes, you do. 9 meat, perfect. Let's warp back across to the business district. We'll go in here. I just went into the hospital by accident, but it doesn't matter. Are we going to see any... yeah, we haven't upgraded anything, so there is really no animations yet. I think Agamon's out there in the main part of the city. It's actually that way, I guess, for you guys. But, yeah, we'll talk to him in just a minute. Let's actually go into the item shop and find out what Gargamon is up to, because apparently he's selling battle items. Let's have a look. Hey, dude, you've come. I've been making battle items one after the next, more enough to sell, so buy some. So let's have a look at what this guy's got to offer. It's basically just all your mini attack stat boosts that you can buy or throw in battle, and they will boost you. So if you want to spend some money on these to make the fights a little bit easier, it'll give you like a stat buff for only that fight. Definitely something we could use at some point in the future. I don't normally buy a bunch of those, but you never know. We might need them if there's a fight that we are just losing, or you know, we need a little boost in. We could definitely be using those. We've got a bunch of other stuff that we could sell here. I think we actually need an extra coriander, so maybe it wasn't a good idea to sell that one, but at the same time, don't really give a shit. We also have a drizzle cabbage, which is worth 400, and the Digi Arowana, which is worth 2,000. So the Digi Arowana I want to sell, but I'm going to keep, guys, because it's good later. It's useful later on. We could also sell our Magaforce Persipine, or Magiforce Pine. I believe it's... I don't know where I got that last word from, but anyways... we could stick all this stuff in the bank, I think. I think we'll probably sell the drizzle cabbage. See, that's something we could potentially grow in the future, which is why I'm tempted to hang on to it. All right, let's not sell that for now. Let's actually just buy back some recovery stuff. So we need an autopilot. Oh no, we don't. We've actually got one. Let's buy. Nah, actually we don't. Buy one more autopilot and buy a bunch of medium recoveries. Let's buy 15. That's pretty good. Regen disc we have 2 of, so I don't know if we need more of these. Let's buy 2, and then medium recovery or MP disc will buy 1 of you guys. So we're pretty cushy now, and we have a lot of stuff back, a lot of items. We have spent a lot of money, but as the game goes on, guys, we will be banging into more and more Digimon who have a lot more money to offer us when we win. So we shouldn't really be worrying about that too much. The only thing that bothers me is that we could actually be using some of these restaurant facilities. I haven't been able to show you guys those properly yet because we're always broke, but you know, is what it is. You came at a great time, says Etamon. I'm opening a business in town. What kind of business, you ask? I have a large stock of decorations and vases to make this town splendid. Where did they get these decorations and vases? I'm not sure. Probably off the back of a truck or something. Who knows? You don't look interested, but you sir are wrong. There is a limit to my funds. I'll give you a market discount. Okay, so basically what Etamon does is he opens up the stock market and gives us access to this. So the way the stock market works is you want to buy like items, I guess, when they are in the blue and then sell them when they are in the red. Basically, when items are blue, it means that they are at like a cheaper price than normal. So there's a variety of things you can buy, and you can see, you know, how much it's worth today and how much it was worth yesterday. And really, we won't be using it just now. We can't anyway because we have no money, which is, you know, the main problem. But yeah, the idea is to buy stuff and then keep an eye on it and then sell the stuff that you own when it is more expensive. But anyway, look at this. Brand new building has arrived here, guys. This, ladies and gentlemen, is the Digivolution Dojo, and I'm going to show you what this does. So let's talk to Grap Leomon. What's up, my friend? Welcome. I call this place my Digivolution Dojo. How close are your partners to meeting the conditions for Digivolve into the next generation? You don't know? No problem. I can figure it out for you. There are 4 stages, and I'm going to talk you through how all this works anyway, so we don't need to listen to all of Leomon's stuff. Let's actually show the progress chart. So this is a very interesting function, guys, and it's something that didn't exist in Digimon World 1. Very important. Basically, what Leomon does for us is different depending on the different levels. So right now, our Digivolution Dojo is level 1. And what Leomon's going to do, and what he just told us he does, is he tells us how close we are to the requirements. So basically, we get these letters next to some of the Digivolution options. L means that it stands for low. M, I believe, stands for medium. And then it goes to H, which is high. And then it goes to another stage above high as well, I believe. And basically what these reflect is how close we are to our Digivolution requirements. So right now we don't have any info for any of these guys other than Minervamon for where Garurumon. So what this means is that we can basically tell how close we are to these even though we can't see some of our requirements. So M basically means that I think we are like 3 points off, or 3 requirements off for our hitting Mirage Galgamon. So let's say we have Wisdom, Strength, and HP hit. It means that we don't have enough yet to get there, but we're close. Low means I think we're 4 points away, or it's like 3 points away. Actually, if you guys want to know the ins and outs of this, I actually have a guide for this on my YouTube channel, which is a guide to the Digivolution Dojo, and that basically explains this. So we know that even though we're hitting Discipline here and Bonds, we only have a low counter for Taomon here as well. So yeah, we need to get our HP up to 8,000, which is insane. I actually think we're pretty close to that now that I actually think about it. But anyways, so right now, when the dojo is level 1, it doesn't have its best functionality. It has a really good function later on, which you guys will see in due course. But yeah, level 1 it's okay. It's kind of useful. It will kind of give us an idea of when we're close to a Digivolution, and yeah, it will help us along hitting our mega criteria basically. Let's have a look at some of the other stuff in here. We did actually pay to have our fishing holes expanded, so we can have a look at that in a minute as well. It hasn't actually procced yet, but I'll show you what it looks like. Garurumon is here. We sent this guy off to recover treasure, and we actually got a double disc this time, which is much better than the item we got last time. If you guys want to see what a double disc is, it's a very nice battle item. You use it once in a fight or outside a fight, and you get back 3,000 HP and 3,000 MP. So it's a pretty cool item. Hopefully later on we will have full access to a market keeper who will sell those to us on the regular, but right now that's not the case. So yeah, our fishing hole is under construction, marked by this little construction sign here, I guess. But for now it is kind of Oh, actually, you can tell now, see in the entertainment district, I never noticed this before, but actually looks a lot better than it did on the map screen. I don't know if you guys noticed before, but that's actually changed. We also have our dojo appeared up here as well, which is kind of cool. Alright, now I think we spoke to all the new Digimon. There was obviously Leomon, there was Etamon, there was the Grease guy, the fucking Gargamon, is that his name? But obviously Agumon is here outside as well, apparently. Let's find out where he is. I can't remember, actually. Is he... Oh, he's right there. Hey, dude, what's up? Do you do anything for us? Yoo-hoo, over here, Wolfie. Look at the Digimon on the job. I wonder what I should do around here. It'd be nice if I could do something that makes everyone happy. And just like that, I guess he does... I don't really know what Agumon's doing right now, folks. I can't remember if he actually procs later on or anything, but... maybe we could actually... Oh, we can't use the Cinder because we just spent all our money, didn't we? God, the Ohguino Wastelands cost 4,000 to travel there. Birdramon, your prices are ridiculous, my friend. Alright, guys. I am going to basically wander all the way back to the Ohguino Wastelands. I'm going to try and get there as fast as I can. This is a massive time taker-upper, if you like. It's going to consume a large portion of our time to get there. Not your guys' time, because obviously your time is precious, and I don't want you guys sitting watching me travel. But in terms of our daytime, it's going to take us a few minutes, aka a couple of in-game hours to get there. So I'm going to try and get back as quickly as I can, and when we get back to the Ohguino Wastelands, we can hopefully progress it a little bit more of the fortress stuff. We have all of our HP items back, so if we get in a couple of random battles, we should be fine. I will meet you guys there and talk to you very, very soon. See you in a bit. Alright, folks, welcome back. That only took a couple of minutes to get here. I tried to... There was no battles in between. I tried to get here as quickly as my little legs would carry me. And we do get here without too much trouble. Can we actually give some fruit here to Joe and try and make him stop looking like he's... We actually have a conduct... You know what? Fuck it. We're doing it. That didn't give us much. I mean, Joe is very hard to please. He is very hard to please. I think the only thing he actually likes properly is cheerful apples. And unfortunately, we don't have an unlimited supply of those, so he's just going to have to be a moody little bitch. But as crabbit as he is, we love him to bits anyway, so it's fine. We're back here in the wasteland. Now, I think because it is the same day that we left the wastelands, obviously we went back to the site for a couple of hours, but it's still the same day. I think we should be able to pass into this gate without another fight, because if they made us fight the Woodmon again, that would just fucking... You know, it's fun. I like the tough battles. I like the ones that challenge us, but dude, like over and over again, like fuck no. I don't want to do that. So if we could get in here perfectly without too much hassle, that would be fantastic. Please don't cuck us here, Gotsumon. Yeah, alright, great. So now we can wander around here properly. Fantastic. Can we actually get along here? No, we can't. So, this Tyrannomon is going to be the first Tyrannomon we've ever met before in the series, which is cool. But we also have this little guy over here. This looks like a Psychmon. What's up, dude? Little pink Gabamon. Hey, you. Dude, wow. That zoom in was rather intimidating. You human, me speak. Okay, so this guy talks like, I don't know. I got a random reference back to Time Splitters Future Perfect there, where there's the woman that's dressed up like Tarzan on Jane, and she's like, you Tarzan, me Jane. I don't know, I just, fucking so random, I don't know. That's just what I thought of when I seen this guy speak. See how much my brain is like, incorporated to video games, but holy shit, Time Splitters Future Perfect, what a fucking game that was. Psychmon, you find my brother somewhere. Wee colourful, really colourful. He do hide and practice. When you find him, say gotcha, you know? Alright, interesting. So apparently there is another Psychmon who is this guy's brother, and he is hiding somewhere. I've got a Garurumon hiding in the corner, dude. What's up, bro? What are you saying? I kind of like vegetables, but those veggie creeps are trying to eliminate all meat. Alright, so although he likes his carrots with his steak pie, he doesn't completely devote himself to the Church of the Veggie, apparently. Let's see if we can get past Tyrannomon here without too much trouble. That would be magic. There are other Digimon that we can chat to here, but I don't want to really talk to them all. I do, on the other hand, want to talk to this little guy. What's up, bro? Hey, Galmon, my dude, what's up? Normally when we bang into Galmon in Digimon games, he wants to box someone just because of the way he's dressed up and what... I mean, it's just normally the case. Have you seen my sandbag around? Sandbag? Dude, if we saw a sandbag, I don't know if we'd take note of it, but apparently he's missing one. My name is Galmon. I'm training sun-ups to sundown to get ready for the boxing tournament. So, as we expected. But wouldn't you know it, I turn away for 1 second and my precious sandbag gets stolen. I say sandbag, it was actually a hunk of meat. Not surprising considering the meat shortage around here. But now, what am I going to do? The tournament around the corner and I need a hunk of meat. Say, could you bring me enough? So I guess Like, you sometimes in boxing movies, you see, like, Rocky and stuff training against, like, the butcher's meat slab, where he just beats it like a punching bag or whatever. I guess that's what we're referencing here, where Galmon wants meat to train against. Kind of weird. Anyway, he needs 20 hunks of meat. Hunks of meat, by the way, it's not regular meat. So we're going to say sure to this, and we're going to have a look at our items real quick, because I think we have 1 hunk of meat in our inventory, which obviously isn't close to being enough, but yeah, we do. So again, we're starting to, you know, maybe we need to prioritize upgrading our fields, guys, because as soon as we have access to extra fields, we will be able to grow some of this shit and harvest it on the regular, basically. We will harvest it very fast, and we can come back here, and rather than run around the map hoping to pick up hunks of meat, we can actually just grow it, and it makes so much more sense. So this guy needs hunks of meat. Obviously, they got someone down in the tunnel. He needs ruined meat, I think, or like some kind of like meat that's off or stale or something like that. Let's see if we can get through these Shamamon real quick and bang into Leomon, because that's ultimately who we're here to speak to. It looks like these guys aren't going to be any problem at all. So what I'm going to do here is just use Firewall to try and finish this one off. It actually doesn't hit him, but Nightmare does. I think it looks like, yeah, he's going to Buster Dive him anyway. And what I'm going to do here is probably just try and use abilities fast to get through this fight ASAP. So if I just tell you to do Buster Dive, and I tell you to do Root Bind, this guy should be dead. In fact, I can't tell him to attack again, so we're just going to Buster Dive him. End the fight. Shame I went down. Fine. How much do we get here? Oh, interesting. So 2 hunks of meat. We're only 17 short at this point. Bunch of stats, not very anything exciting, but we get a little boost here. All right, interesting. Let's keep going. Let's keep investigating this area now that we've got some of the little shits out of the way. Okay, so interesting. We also have an Anklamon here. I believe that's what this guy's called. This big evil Donnie Darko looking bunny rabbit fucker with the big long hands. Let's find out. Anklamon, you there? Listen to my favourite tale, or please listen to my tale of woe. I mean, I guess we've got time, but as long as you keep it snappy. Lately, I have not been able to sleep. Well, dude, that is actually tragic, because I love sleeping. It's like one of my favourite things on the planet. So if you can't sleep, then I do actually feel for you. I apologise. I have nothing keeping me up at night, but still, I cannot sleep. You're a tamer, yes. Do you know anything about sleep in relation to Digimon? I wouldn't sleep with a Digimon, but, you know, I know that it's a regular occurrence just like humans, blah, 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 blah. Perhaps a tool that could help me sleep. Would you know anything about that? I mean, I don't know, could you take some drugs or some shit? I don't know, maybe just knock yourself out with a mallet? All options, don't know how suitable they are. How about I look about for something, so we kind of recommend that we could hunt for him. He doesn't give us any clue what this is. I know where to find his item and I know what it is, but I will not reveal that for you guys just now. You have my thanks. I leave it to your judgment. Some strange device may exist within Rosemon's palace. So he gives you a little clue there. That's where you have to head. Now, we haven't been to Rosemon's palace just yet. We definitely don't want to fight the Shamon. I want to talk to you guys properly, so let's just nip in here real quick into the tunnels. So another set of tunnels, but this time we're going upwards instead of downwards. Yeah, Rosemon's palace. We have it introduced to us for our first time. I don't think we've heard about that. We've heard about, obviously, the veggie troops, but nothing to do with a palace or anything like that. So we get introduced to that, which is interesting. Maybe we can come across that later on. I'm just going to harvest this a little bit more and then probably get rid of our Digimail that we have popping up. So again, Galmon, Psychmon, all these guys. Psychmon's obviously the guy that wants you to find his brother. Galmon wants meat, and Antlamon now wants something that will help him sleep. Apparently in the Rosemon's palace. Let's talk to Tyrannomon here and see what he's up to. Hey dude, are you just gonna... Nope. Okay. Now hold on a minute, you know who I am, and you're still not trying to... you're trying to pass as you please, I guess he's saying. You ain't gonna last long around here with that attitude, buddy. You gotta go through the proper channels, you dig me? You acting like this has nothing to do with you. Come on, I ain't never heard of no Clueless Mon, have you? Here's the score. When I say proper channels, I mean you got a proof to me. You got to give me proof of meat to me, boss of this tunnel. God, I don't even know what's going on at this point. And apparently that means we have to give this guy 20 pieces, or best pieces of meat. Let's cut to the chase. 20 best pieces and we get past them. So again, we have yet another one of these kind of weird, kind of boring ass. I don't know, I feel like they're kind of a cop-out, in all honesty. Like, when the game's like, you know, just bring us 20 bits of meat. If you didn't know that you could grow your own meat in the fields, excuse me guys, if you didn't know you could grow your own meat in the field, I guess a lot of people might actually, if they got to this point of the game, get a bit turned off here, because all the devs have done have put barriers in place where they're like, you can access this area once you harvest a bunch of stuff that realistically will take days to harvest, especially if you're growing it. If you're trying to collect it, then God knows how long it would take. But we're just going to use our Sam only needs the bathroom here, so we're going to give him the porta potty just to make this go easier. I think there is probably a toilet close by, but I don't really give a fuck. Yeah, we have a bunch of meat to collect, different types in this case, but I guess, to be fair, we are in the meaty part of the map. All these guys are obsessed with like the meaty troops and whatnot, so it kind of makes sense in a way. But yeah, it is what it is. Let's keep going, because there is one last little area of the fortress that we can actually investigate, and if we could do that just now, that would be fantastic. Let's nip up here and see who we can speak to. This is the secret graveyard. I like when these kind of little things exist, because honestly they're kind of interesting. And we have a couple of dudes here. Let's see, who's this? We have an orange Growlmon, soldier orange Growlmon. It looks like the veggie troops are planning something big. Damn, we got to do something. Alright, interesting. And along here we have another Psychmon, and this looks like we can interact with this guy, meaning that this is actually the first Psychmon's brother. Now we have to say the correct thing to him here, and I believe it was gotcha. So let's say this. No! Oh, you finded me, dude. Good. Not yet. You tell the brother where I am hided. So we now go back and speak to the first Psychmon, and we can interact with him again. I don't know what we get or whatever, but anyways, that's something we can do. Here is Leomon finally. Perfect. Digistone received. Let's harvest this stuff here while we're here as well. Pick up a bunch of this. Normally what you find, guys, is when you collect like resources in a new biome, it's normally like a massive amount compared to the prior biome. So although some of these bits of rock we don't really need yet, we're still harvesting like 4 Digistone, for example. So some of this will still be used. Let's talk to our boy Leomon. What's up, my man? The Batman of File City returns. This time he is obviously well, I guess maybe it's not the same Leomon, I would assume, being in a different multiverse or whatever, multiverse dimension, who knows. But let's talk to this guy anyway. Hey you, what are you doing here? I am Leomon, the leader of the meaty troops of the Ohguino Wastelands. I've come on behalf of Grap Leomon. What? You came on behalf of Grap Leomon? Did something happen to my friend? Nah, dude, he's fine, he's chilling in the city. You could actually be good in the city. You look kind of buff. We could use a soldier like you. And we explain what happens. So great, Leomon did all that just to save me, but hey, that doesn't mean I trust you yet. If your story is true, then you must know about our motto, aka the secret code. Let's find out what maxim we've got here. So obviously we have a bunch of options. Let's have a look at these. Nice to meet you. Meat being spelt M-E-A-T, like meat, like you would eat. Pretty interesting. No meat, no digi-life. Seems pretty familiar. And say no meat thieves. Say no to meat thieves. I don't know where they came up with these and how long they thought about them, but obviously, no meat, no digilife is the correct password, so let's say that to Leomon here. That's our motto. Okay, I can trust you. Please help us and grab Leomon's place. God damn it. We're just an endless cycle of tasks at this point. The truth is, us meaty troops and Rosemon's veggie troops are clashing here in the Ohguino Wasteland. Yeah, we've already had a bit of a taster of that, dude. We've already seen a little bit of that in action. In a meat field in a corner of these vast wastelands, Rosemon erected a structure known as the Rose Palace. Alright, we have heard about this, but we have yet to see it. Ever since that day, the Digimon of that area have experienced a severe food shortage. What's more, Rosemon's forces formed the veggie troops and have tried to expel us from these lands. Alright, interesting. So rather than just working together and trying to be friends or whatever, it seems like the veggie troops are pretty pissy. Now, obviously, we're getting one side of the story. I don't know if that is the be-all, end-all. We will have to speak to the veggie troops at some point and find out if that is fair and that the stories line up. But anyways, if this continues, all of the Digimon will be in grave danger. We need your strength to help oppose this outrage. Or outage, I guess. I think you've got the broad strokes of what's going on now. I know it's out of the blue, but I have a request for you. First, go see for yourself what the area is all about. If you can, try and get some info about the veggie troops. This place is full of hot-blooded Digimon. It'll be tough, but we're counting on you. Okay, so with that, Leomon sends us on our merry way with yet another job. Now, he's not going to join the city straight away. Obviously, we have to do some stuff for him. We need to understand the Ohguino Wastelands are like and what they're like. If possible, get some information from the veggie troops. Okay, interesting. So, we've got some new stuff to do. We've got new, I guess we could go across the bridge now and explore properly, but we have some new objectives. We're basically going to be acting as a informer slash spy slash agent of the meaty troops. And see what the veggie troops have got to say as well, because I don't know if we're going to be aligning or setting up our allegiances this early. We want to hear what the veggie dudes have got to say first of all anyway. Can we get through this fucking Tyrannomon bit? I'm hoping that we can. Yeah, he's going to charge us. We could train against this guy. I don't know how much stats he would give us, but it's probably not that good. Let's find out. Let's do it. We'll stop in here. Hopefully this guy is not too much trouble. I can't see what's going on, but obviously it looks like... What is this guy? So Tyrannomon has gone for Wargreymon here. We put in a bit of damage, and we get our first buff of the fight, which is quite important. But we're taking a lot of damage back as well. This is interesting. Alright, maybe we should be worried here, guys. He blocks on us there. I think what we're going to do is probably tell Garurumon to defend until we get a double ult and try and get some points here. I'm going to throw out 2 recoveries here. That was an uppercut to the fucking jaw, and that looked painful. We get a massive buff here for oh my goodness. Alright, interesting. Let's tell you to defend and throw out 2 more recoveries, because this guy is actually packing a decent amount of punch. Let's see if we can defend properly here. We do. Alright, we're very close. Oh, we've got it. Excellent. Let's use it. Double whammy. Let's see what this can do to our friend Tyrannomon here. This guy might actually be really good for us to train against if we are able to defeat him here with our double limit break. Now, I don't know if this is going to be enough, but it's going to pack a decent amount of punch anyway. Let's see what it can do. So we knock him flat on his ass and get him to just below half HP. We do get another hit off, but it doesn't combo, unfortunately. I want to make sure that we are defending as much as possible, but we need a bit more support first, so I'm just going to pop one in there and then tell our friend to defend. Ideally we get another limit break off here, but I don't know if that's going to be a possibility. We're going to try and get that one off. That was a fail, Jack. I'm going to tell Taomon to defend here, which doesn't make sense, but if Tyrannomon does his spinning ability here, we will actually be in a lot of bother. Taomon actually does an attack anyway, but I think he still gets that block off. Do we have enough moves to push anything here? No, we don't. I am going to try and time this correctly if I can. Taomon, you get enough to do some damage here, so let's use our order routes. Hopefully we can combo here, and that's the fight cleaned up. Okay, so Tyrannomon, wow. A very tough opponent, and we don't get very much stats for this at all, guys. Really kind of poor, actually. We get a chunk of money, but yeah, now we know. We don't really want to fuck with Tyrannomon right now. He doesn't pay up at all, because obviously we are Ultimate Digimon. He gives us some stats, but really nothing good at all. Not worth the damage we took in that fight, for example. Okay, let's go back downstairs, back down to the veggies and whatnot, and probably go a wandering. Now, if we do go out of this area and then come back later on, we might have to do the Woodmon battle again, which sucks if it is a new day. I don't know when that or how that interaction resets, but I know that it does, and we probably will have to come back to that at some point. I want to try and heal a little bit, so obviously as we run, our guys are gaining HP and MP back. We will probably end up using our tent soon, but anyways, let's go across this big magnificent fuck off bridge and see what we can find on the other side of it. We're probably going to end up wrapping up our ep soon, guys, but I want to at least have a peek in here before we end, because you guys have stuck with me up until this point. So let's have a look. Palace of Thorns, Ohguino Wastelands. We've heard all about this. Let's see what this place looks like. So okay, so guys, the Palace of Thorns. What do I know about the Palace of Thorns, and what should I reveal to you guys right now? So first of all, the Palace of Thorns is obviously where Rosemon lives. We've heard about Rosemon. We've never met her yet, obviously, because we've only just encountered this place. But the Palace of Thorns is kind of like the equivalent to Greylord's Manor in Digimon World 1. To a certain degree, it's nowhere near as big and complex inside, but, you know, it's kind of like a throwback. It's a big, you know, kind of evil, gothic-looking building. You've got the organ in the background. It's very mysterious and whatnot. And we will have a bunch of Digimon that we can encounter around here. So first of all, looks like we have a Garurumon here. We've got a bathroom, a vending machine, and also what looks like a Leomon over there as well. So what we're going to do is chat to this Garurumon first of all, see what he's got to say for himself. And hopefully he doesn't fight us, because we're not really in a position to be fighting any boss fights right now. So Garurumon says, it's dangerous around these parts. I suppose that means it's my time to shine. I'm actually kind of on a secret mission. Do me a favour and stay out of my way, okay? So Garurumon is, again, one of these Digimons. He's not going to interact with us just yet, but maybe in the future we will be able to come back to him. I do want to speak to this Leomon here without banging into the Vegemon, so if that's a possibility, I would love to do that. Can I just... yeah, Okay, so after this fight we have to be careful, because he's probably still going to be there. Oh, are you a newbie recruit of the Veggie troops? Nah, you don't look the part. Too dignified. Alright, interesting. So Leomon being a plant Digimon, I guess she is part of the Veggie troops. Who knows? This is the Palace of Thorns, castle of Lady Rosemon. Go on, you can take a look around if you're not one of the meaty troops. Well, yeah, we're totally not with the meaty troops. We're totally not gathering information for those guys. Yep, don't mind us. Lady Rosemon is in the Rose Palace, deep within the area. Okay, interesting. So Rosemon being a ultimate Digimon. Oh, in fact, Rosemon is a Mega Digimon. What am I talking about? Is she a Mega Digimon? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she is. That's going to be an interesting encounter when we meet her, but we don't have to worry about that just now. A few of our numbers are a bit twisted, so I don't know if you'll make it all the way. So obviously, Leomon hinting that if you're trying to find Rosemon, you're going to have to do some battling on the way, of course. And with that, that's it. My stomach stinks, or is sticking to my digi ribs here. You help him on out. What's wrong? So it looks like she's kind of hungry. Up until recently, I was growing delicious vegetables in the fields of the Palace of Thorns, but that jerk Vegemon has taken control of all the veggie fields to curry favour with Lady Rosemon. I don't know what that's meant to be. Since then, the rest of us have so little to eat, it's just awful. Defecting to the meaty troops would be bad for Lady Rosemon, but at this rate, we'll starve to death. So it looks like we've got a bit of a... Rosemon's a bit of a dictator kind of deal. She doesn't really care about her people too much, and they're all starving. She's getting this magnificent dish served up. Everybody else is hungry. Someone's got to teach Vegemon a lesson and take back those fields. Please, you gotta do it. So Leomon leaves us with a quest as well. And in order to de-aggro this Veggie, I'm actually just going to run it up to the right here. Hopefully this guy will piss off soon. And we can check our mail. So as a little rejig, obviously, to clarify, expel the Vegemon who are occupying the fields of the Palace of Thorns and retake what is ours. So Leomon gives us that quest to do as well. And we have another way up here. Another path which actually leads to a completely new part of the map. A brand new area, which I think we don't want to bang into just yet. You can see up there's the little kind of shimmering digital glitter kind of thing that indicates a new area. We're not going to go in there just yet. I think what I'm going to do, guys, is probably wrap up our episode here, because this is a good spot to kind of take a bit of a breather. We did a lot of exploring of Ohguino Wastelands last episode, and now we have our brand new area in the Rose Palace as well. So we've got a ton of stuff that we could be doing. As you can see on the map, Leomon is an exclamation mark, but there's also one over here. Behind this big cliff. It's probably going to be something that we can speak to and interact with, so we'll do all that when we come back. I will end up feeding the dudes just now, so I don't have to do it when we start off, but for the most part, that is us, guys. Thank you so much for watching the episode today. I really hope that you enjoyed things. We are getting to kind of explore a little bit better, yeah, just generally see a bit more of the game, because again, I'm not sure if a lot of you guys will have seen this far. If you got bored of Next Order, if you got kind of burnt out by the grind and whatever, if you weren't that bothered about it and you're now seeing it for the first time, I hope that I'm giving you guys a more enjoyable kind of adventure around the game. And for you guys who have played through the game as well, I hope that things are moving at a pace that is enjoyable enough for you guys as well. So thank you so much for watching, guys. As always, I really appreciate the support and the ratings and the comments that you guys are always giving me. I love you guys to bits, and yeah, hopefully when we come back we can provide some more fun Digi adventures. So until then, I'll see you next time. Bye bye.